Good morning on day 52. It's the daylight saving time thing is throwing me off really badly. I woke up at 7 and it was so dark. I thought, no way, it's 7, and I just tried to keep sleeping because it used to be 6 just a week ago. But yeah, it's really throwing me off, and I just don't want to get up yet. It's rather cold right now. It's gonna get warm in the afternoon, so I'm just gonna wear shorts in the morning. So I'm trying to put it off, but I should go get my food, come back and just eat breakfast here and just wait it out. I don't think it's gonna get really warm for a while. It looks like we're in the clouds again. It did rain a little last night, which is a surprise, but oh well. And the temperature right now is about 38.5 degrees, which is colder than I thought it was gonna be, but pretty cold. Not super cold, but I did sleep with my melly on, and I was super warm. Hopefully not too warm, but all right. Today, easy one, 11.4 or 5 miles like that to the road, and we're going to the Rabbit Hostel. That way I can get at least a couple of videos done. That way I can have them queued up, because after the week off, it's kind of like starting from scratch. I have no videos queued at all, so I like to get a couple queued before I keep going and get more queued and stuff like that. So let's get up, shall we? It's it's definitely time to pack up. That's where I camped out yesterday. Pretty good spot. You can tell by the big rocks that are around there. I put rocks on everything because it was so windy yesterday. But I gotta say, I think the week off really, like, at least Tina mentioned she weakened me, and I was confused because it was like weakened you. But anyway, yeah, I think it definitely made me soft. I feel like I have to hike in the fleece and gloves today right now. It's really cold. I could probably do without the fleece. I'll probably take it off soon, but it's pretty cold, so I'm gonna keep it on. And my fingers are freezing. It's a good old Arizona trail mornings of absolutely frozen fingers each morning. But I think the sun's trying to fight through these clouds here. I think it'll warm up. So fleece it is for a little while anyway. Oh, there's the sun now. Beautiful. Here's Iron Mountain Shelter. I'm pretty sure a bunch of people came here, and while I was on my way back from water to the tent area, I actually passed I passed one hiker, and then when I had my tent set up, I saw another hiker walk by. I don't think she even noticed I was there. I don't know, but I figure some people tented around here, and I was like, what are the chances I might actually see one of them still there when I get there? 0, considering it's 9 o'clock right now. I had a very late start. All right, let's keep going, and let's see if we bump into any of them. I don't know, we just may. A little off from Iron Mountain Shelter is the Nick Grindstaff Monument. So one of the viewers fortunately told me the whole story about it, because on Far Out they just say he was a hermit, but I guess through a series of unfortunate events he wound up living out here alone for quite a while, and this is his monument. There's supposed to be some writing here. I see some writing in the concrete here, but it's hard to make out if that's what was originally said. I think the monument was supposed to say, like, lived alone. Oh, here it is. Nick Grindstaff, born 1861, died 1982. Lived alone, suffered alone, and died alone. But I could see if a hermit chooses to be a hermit, but when events happen that kind of forces it. It is kind of sad, but look at the view it gets from this monument. This is a really nice spot. Really nice spot. This thing's holding up well. It's good. Do you see where that dead tree is leaning against a live tree? Hear those noises? Yeah, you hear that all over the woods. Sometimes if it's right above me, I'll shuffle along real quickly and get away from it. But last night I heard it all night. They were all over. Doesn't necessarily have to be too big of trees, or dead or alive. It could be alive, too dead. It just has to be windy and it makes the noise because the branches swing. Sometimes they sound like voices. Tina started eating these on the CDT and I didn't think much of it, but I actually really like these. They're 200 calories for this entire bag here. There are 2 fig Newtons in here basically. And the great thing about them is they don't melt when it's hot and they don't freeze rock hard when it's cold. Like Snickers bars, yeah, they'll melt so quickly you'd be amazed. And when it's cold, they turn rock hard. But these are soft the whole time. And they come in 2, and I just pop one in my mouth and then hike on and pipe another in my mouth. 200 calories even. So try them out. There are 3 flavors: blueberry, raspberry, cranberry, something, and original. But I got the blueberry here. I like to switch them up, but yeah, I really like these. Here we come to the first highway. This is the first spot that I was thinking that Tina could pick me up on a Saturday morning, but just the roads are way too swervy and so many switchbacks. It would have been dangerous with fresh snow. I don't think they would plow out here. There's a big old parking lot. Ton of people out here. I'll zoom in for you so you can see it, but there are these engineering stakes over there. They have white, looks like blazes, the same dimension, so I thought the trail was going to go that way, and fortunately I just saw this to the right, this close. Otherwise I would have walked right through the gate. Yeah, so turn here and then I guess we go up through these styles here. I had to make sure I was still on the AT here. I checked my phone, but we are, and it's marked as a pasture up ahead, so I'm guessing this whole area is, maybe it was a pasture. They must let cows or some animals come up here to keep this grass so clean. There's nothing growing. Wow, do you think they actually like mow it or something? I don't know, but beautiful open area, windy too. I just saw this great opportunity to do another time warp, which is like a hyperlapse thing. But the important thing is, like, the time warps and all the commercials look really nice because they're on wheeled items like bicycles, cars, and they go smooth. And you see a lot of people on YouTube videos, they bounce a lot, and I'll say mine does do that sometimes too, but I try my best to try to even the shot as I do the time warp. Like, this will be easy because there aren't a lot of uneven surfaces. When there's a lot of rocks and steps, it's hard to keep it level, but I'll try my best. It's basically what's called a ninja walk. You basically squat down and you just basically kind of glide along. You never just, but let's see how it comes out. I try to record myself doing it, but from far away it doesn't look as obvious what I'm doing. It doesn't look as goofy, but if you see me up close, it's pretty goofy looking. I had the tripod just fully extended. Normally it's been good enough, but there was just one super strong gust and knocked it right over. If I was just half a second quicker, I could have grabbed it, but It looked like I don't know how bad it looks on screen, but it looks like it went lens first into the ground. Fortunately, it was all grass. And I just got a little bit of dirt along the ND filter. I just have to clean it up with like a dental pick next tonight maybe. But the screen itself is unscratched. Some of the body has a little bit of dirt on it as well, so I'm gonna have to get a again with the dental pick and just kind of scrape all that off. And but other than that, the camera is so good. So whew. The first style I have to go over. I was just coming down to this water source here that crosses the trail, but a couple of ladies were here and I saw them earlier and they told me to say hi to Valerie. I met her twice the first day I was back on trail, which is I guess yesterday, and I guess she's going home, so she missed me this time around. But hello Valerie and friends and husband. Hope you all had a nice hike this weekend and had a lot of fun. It was good weather, and for me, 4.5 more miles down to the road. Walking along these ridges, you get a lot of wind, but you get plenty of good views. But I think again, in a month, will all these views be completely obstructed? I keep thinking and hearing that, but it's hard to imagine because you can see right through. But it's windy up here. This is the way I've been dressed hiking for a while now. The merino adds another layer, so when the wind kicks in, your ears still stay warm. And the green hoodie is really nice because it helps keep the merino one on, because the green hoodie is a little more snug when it comes to here. But I usually use this to kind of manage my temperature, because when I'm hiking, I don't want to keep taking my pack on and off. It's either adjust my headwear or my sleeves, like roll up my sleeves and whatnot. I'm wearing shorts right now, so I've been compensating in the head department in the opposite direction quite a bit, just to help keep my body be warm, that my legs stay warm as well, because when the wind is blowing, it's pretty cold. I gave Tina my flip up mittens because I figure, oh, I don't need them anymore, she might need them. I wish I had them this morning for 2 hours. But Tina, doesn't mean that it's your fault or anything at all, of course not. No, but yeah, it was cold this morning. Ooh, here's a greenbrier trap. It goes across the entire trail. Unfortunately, it's stopped down, but it keeps going all the way across. I bet each time it rains and each little bit that people don't step on it, these things start growing up until people stomp down on it. So I'm gonna stomp down on it. On the Arizona Trail, I think a couple of times I had to just sit there with tweezers and pull thorns out of my shoes. I wonder if I'm gonna get any thorns from those guys. I'm here at the Rabbit Hole Hostel now. I'm gonna stay here tonight. I'm gonna chat with Tina tonight because she's starting AT tonight, or tomorrow. So here is the bunk room. It's a pretty nice little spot. We just had milkshakes and they were delicious. But definitely come here and get the milkshake in your little freezer. It's nice that there's like a nice communal area and then all the bunks. And the bunks have a good amount of space between each other. I guess no curtains here like the other places, but pretty nice. I was the first one here, so I grabbed the corner. And there's one other thru hiker in here, and I guess there might be more coming, I'm not sure. I grabbed this one because, well, it's nice. There's a wall outlet there, and there's another wall outlet right here, and a little ledge which is very close to the outlet, so nothing hangs. That's perfect. I mean, perfect table for that situation. But there is a power strip here for the top bunk. It's quite funny. The guy here, he's been working on everything for a while. Like these little like towel hangs, these are basically tent poles. He's got these everywhere. That's pretty funny. That's a good idea. Just drill a hole and stick it in there. I guess epoxy it in. And the upper bunk, they don't have as much headroom, so it's definitely nicer to have a lower bunk. There are heaters here on both sides, and I'm gonna turn it on. I'm out of these, so it's time for the trash. But just like I thought, I have more of this than this. So something didn't mix correctly, but time to go. Oop, the lid, the lid didn't open. All right, let's fix that. So that's it, folks. It's day 52. I'm here at the Rabbit Hole Hostel. I'm gonna go to sleep. There's a bunch of people here, so I don't want to film too long or anything, and don't want to bother anybody. So, y'all have a good night, and thanks for watching.